Shalom. Shalom, my name is Yoshua Yaakov. I'm making this video from Jerusalem. I'm a didactic scientist, the author of Humanomics' trilogy, which will be published on the web sometime in the next year to 18 months with a few hundred graphics. It's comprised of two paradigms: the new cognitive behavioral science first principle, receiving to give, and the new economic paradigm, the integration of labor. This really comments upon first Avraham Fried's video, Father Don't Cry. It is remarkably inspirational video. Of course, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Congratulations to Avraham Fried. It is very beautiful, and we thank you, and especially for our children and the continuity of the generations. You acquit yourself as a great tzaddik. Thank you so much, and we bless you. Kabel b'shvilitat from Jerusalem. Now, about God's existence. Why did I choose to comment upon the video, Father Don't Cry? Because, in fact, the God of the cosmos surely must be in great distress and crying for our blessed brothers and children who are atheists, who deny his existence, at the time that in his infinite rachamim, his compassion and wisdom, he has brought the collapse of the local reality that now ends man and mankind's exile. Having said that, our children who are lost separation from God and their authentic self, who are in exile, and now that exile has ended, they are in denial and clinging to the collapsed local reality that is now ground zero. So let's talk a bit about God's existence in the hope that it will stir some identity, connection, consciousness within them. Really, there are three principles that go back to first cause, and that is we've seen and we've heard the arguments of creation ex nihilo, but really there's creation ex materia, creation dio, and creation ex nihilo. Creation ex nihilo means from nothing, and ex dio is out of the being God. Creation comes, and creation ex materia means that there was in the context of the Big Bang, eternally pre-existing matter. Well, science has since proven that 90% of the matter in the cosmos that exists is not seen or detectable by any scientific instrument that we've developed or invented so far. For me, there are really three proofs of God's existence. One, when you take creation, ex nihilo, dio, and materia, and you put them together, they're really one. And very simply stated, what pre-existed creation of the cosmos is the consciousness of all that would come into existence, and this is God. And there was sufficient material, not as we know or understand or comprehend material, pre-existing eternally, and will, after the cosmos ends, it will continue to exist, because energy never ceases to exist, and nor does the pre-existing matter that brought the cosmos into existence. So the question is, what are the processes that take this pre-existing matter and compress it into a concentration to create the Big Bang? We have the expanding cosmos before our eyes, and the after the Big Bang we have chaos, and out of this chaos comes the complexity of the spiraling universes, and the convergence into various ordered states, systemic ordered states of star systems, and so we are only within particular local star systems, in this context referring to our own, just beginning to comprehend this enormously complex analog of creation. So whether creation ex materia, creation ex nihilo, creation ex nihilo, philosophically they're really one, and scientifically the local reality has within it in the past few decades discovered the non-local reality, which pretty much confirms it. Not pretty much, in fact, confirms it. Okay, for me, God's existence really is proven by this thesis that I've just recited of the parallel cosmos, of the chaos, complexity, convergence to comprehension that puts before us the reality of creation and the cosmos that exists today, having pre-existed in the consciousness of the deity, of the creator. And second, the quantum theory's local reality, having discovered it's within itself the non-local, a cosmic reality, which is proof of this pre-existing world of consciousness. That's in my thesis of science. That's what it is. And the third proof is the most stunning of all, which was first observed 18 years ago by the didactic scientist Shui Yaakov, that's me, and that is the collapse of the local reality globally. And most people don't understand it. I've explained it, but the more I explain it, the less people seem to understand it. And they're all getting very annoyed at me when I answer Christopher Hitchens' challenges and explain to him upstream that the answer that I've given to his challenge is the paradox, the limited dichotomy, identity resolution axis of man's redemption. Being an atheist, he's very angry. Okay, so come down from the roof, children, before you hurt yourself. And really, after the collapse of the local reality, I would say if you take the first three things that I've said, and that's the cosmic consciousness that integrates creation ex materia, creation ex nihilo, creation ex nihilo, out of the God of the cosmic consciousness, there was pre-existing all the knowledge of what would come into creation. And the quantum theory, the local reality, within the local reality is there is discovered the non-local reality, which confirms this this theory with its miscellaneous and sundry hypotheses, which are impressive to say less and esoteric beyond this medium. And lastly, the collapse of the local reality, which I've spoken of, which is Bell's theorem, of the inequality of the quantum reality. If you put those together, they become one thing in my humble estimation. I'm not a PhD or a doctor, or I'm just a didactic scientist, and basically God's existence is confirmed in my faith in God and in myself, and in you, even if exile has drawn you into its gravitational field of the collapsed local reality while you are still clinging to ground zero in denial. That's a reality that we all face as individuals, as families, as communities, as nations, regardless of culture, religion, philosophy. And I must be first and foremost in my origin a father of anthropologic humanism and a mother of traditional spiritualism. When you converge those into Michael O'Donnell, who becomes and returns home to become your Shui Yaakov, we have to have a great empathy and compassion for the struggling individual. Each one has his tests. So we bless you in Kabel B'Shilatet, in Hebrew that's receiving to give, which is now the central organizing principle of Humanomics, which is the new East-West convergence model for the post-collapse of the local reality. I'm its author, and I'm the author of its two paradigms. I thank you for listening, the latter being the economic paradigm. I thank you for listening, and that's my story, and we bless you all from Jerusalem. Thank you.